Good morning, everybody, and I certainly hope it's a good morning for you. Today, it should be a fun day for me. Tweaked my back playing basketball last night, so it's a little difficult for me to move around today. Nothing that I can't heal from. Even the guys that practice and try to maintain their health and wellness sometimes get hurt too. That's okay. I also really do like food. And I'll admit that a lot of times I'll eat food to help me feel better. Even if it's the right kinds of foods, I can still enjoy it. I still might use it to help me feel better. Well, today, one of the other things that helps me feel better is being active and doing things and accomplishing things. So I've got a decision to make today. If I'm going to just power through, uh, we'll see what happens. But a lot of people, when they hear fasting, they don't understand and they just assume fasting means something for spiritual purposes, or they don't understand that fasting is more than just about not eating food. There's so many benefits that come from fasting. In fact, it's a survival mechanism, really, what happens when we go without food. Um, if you've never done it before, I would suggest becoming fat adapted first. It's much easier. Um, Lots of things, just a couple of them that I'm going to share. I'll probably do more in a longer Joe Health episode. Um, but fasting improves your hunger, corrects the hunger hormones. Um, if your hormones aren't working well, you'll get full quicker. All kinds of different things to let you know what true hunger is instead of just a drop in blood sugar. Um, it could take, some people after 3 or 4 hours think, oh, I'm so hungry. No, you're not hungry. Your blood sugar is just dropping in your body. That's a stress response in your body, because if you're not fat adapted, this will just be the video today, okay? If you're not fat adapted, your blood sugar is going to be all over the place because you're reliant on glucose, and your body can't produce that much glucose that fast, because it doesn't need to, because you feed it glucose. So when your blood sugar drops, that signals your brain that you're dying, because you're literally starving to death, because that's what your brain thinks it is. When you're fat adapted, you're not, because any caloric requirement, your blood sugar is stable. Your body can create that from breaking down fatty acids and creating its own glucose and things like that. So it's actually quite cool. Fasting will help improve that for you. So you won't really ever experiencing that like hangry anymore. So anyway, there you go. I feel really good about that. I just taught you about hangry and how your carbohydrate addicted self gets hangry. I'm just kidding. You might not be carbohydrate addicted. That's just what you eat all the time. So get fat adapted. Cut the grains, cut the added sugars, and get yourself some healthy fats and ditch that soybean oil, and you'll be able to fast like a champ. Or you don't even have to fast. You just have stable blood sugar, and you won't get hangry. Most of the time, you won't get hangry. Bye.